Good morning. My name is Brian Snyder. I'm the founder of Your Body Never Lies, which is an internal body language training system. What we do is we look to unravel, rewrite, re examine, straighten out our internal body language to make life more enjoyable and more pleasant. And that's the long and short of it. Enlightenment is not a place. We're not looking to find that place over there called enlightenment. Enlightenment is a process. It's the process of lightening up. So, a great deal of what we do at Your Body Never Lies and the Your Body Never Lies College is we unravel our old heaviness. So, that's actually the first semester of the college is all about unraveling and letting go of old heaviness so that we can be lighter and more present in the moment. That's not a place called enlightenment, though. That is the process of lightening up by letting go of old heaviness. The really fun thing is that when you get to this place of lightness, now there are abilities you can explore which previously were unavailable to you. Things, the psychic games, knowing what other people are thinking, knowing what other people are feeling, manifesting your desires, thinking of what you'd like to have, and then it shows up the next day, randomly, apparently. Those sorts of spiritual tricks or connections are what the YBNL College is about at the 200 and 300 level semesters. To get there, though, to get that connection and to be able to receive information over distance and to be able to exchange energy with people over distance, it requires being light. It requires not being heavy. So a big, piece of what we get to learn here at the college and at Your Body Never Lies is how to let go of heaviness. And the real joy of this work and the college and why I created a college is that I found a pathway to finding our true nature, which is light, very quickly. Because the heaviness that our body is holding on to, it's not actually due to years and years and years of heavy things happening to us. It's actually due to a belief we have, and it's a belief our body has that it has to hold on to old heavy things, and it also believes that it needs to resolve those old heavy things. And maybe you believe you need to resolve those things too. I'm here to tell you that resolution of old heaviness does not require examining the specific heavinesses, if that's a word. So this is a healing system that disentangles us from our history. It doesn't erase memories. I have actually all of my memories, but what I don't have is that emotional charge that is stuck on, or that used to be stuck on, old memories. I had a really crappy childhood. I carried a lot of heavy things around with me a really long time, and I just don't carry them anymore. And sometimes I don't even remember what they were. But, I can tell you that at the age of 5, 6, 7 years old, I was physically and sexually abused, in the neighborhood by older kids. And I grew up in a dysfunctional family that didn't communicate with each other. So not only was I abused, but I wasn't allowed to talk about it. And that's probably enough to get a pretty good picture of like what this can unravel. So as a child, I was not only stuck in this really scary world that was always, trying to hurt me, but my safe place, which was family, also wasn't safe. And, I was not allowed to share what was happening to me outside of the house. So, that created a bit of a self-imposed prison or disconnect from other people. And I've been able to unravel that. It took a long time. It took like 30 years. But the program at the college that can unravel our old heaviness, whatever it is, really only takes, the unraveling of heaviness part takes a couple months. And then learning to explore new abilities, that's also a few more months. It's a lot of fun. It's about expansion and growth. And ultimately, it is about finding reality. Because, and I'm saying this because before I figured all this out and did my training and unraveled a bunch of stuff, I really felt that life was pain, life was suffering, and that was the reality. Reality is suffering. That's literally how I perceive the entire world. And my belief about spirituality was about finding an escape, finding a fantasy, or finding another place to go to where I wouldn't have to experience the suffering. What I found out, though, is that our suffering is actually an illusion. All of the pain and the heaviness and that suffering that we go through, it's not as real as you think. And it turns out that the spirituality, that fantasy I thought I was creating, that didn't work. What I was doing was unraveling unreality and discovering the truth behind the suffering. The truth behind the suffering is that we are living in a world of unconditional love. And I get that it doesn't always feel that way, but this is really good news. It means that if you take the time to handle your traumas, if you take the time to unravel the mechanism that keeps your body holding on to old traumas, when you teach your body how to let all of that go, where you end up in is reality. And reality is amazing. It's just love. There's literally just love everywhere. Now, I get that there's different experiences of that don't always feel loving. But when you let go of the heaviness, you'll feel the deep connection and the deep unconditional love that just binds everything. And when you feel that, the old heaviness just doesn't matter much anymore, because what matters is connection and lovingness. So that is Your Body Never Lies, at least one part of it in a nutshell. I hope you find this helpful. If you would like to explore what I've just described, I'm giving away registrations and some tuition packages to my college if you'd like to try this out. Not giving away the whole thing, but you'll get in the door, you'll get to see some videos, and you get to find out what it is exactly I'm teaching, and also you'll figure out if you would like to continue. Go to yourbodyneverlies.org and scroll down to the form, fill out the form, and within a few hours, I'll give you access to my college. When you fill out the form, you're going to get a response back saying, congratulations, you sent a form in, or something. If you get a blank page, that means your form didn't go through. Just try again. Sorry about that. Still working on the technology. What I'm good at is body technology, the internal workings of our body, not the internal workings of computers. So come to yourbodyneverlies.org. You can find this paradise. You're carrying it around with you already. It's just about unraveling it, uncovering it, and I'd love to help you do that. Hope to meet you soon. Yourbodyneverlies.org. Send in the form, and we'll get you started. All right. Thanks a lot. Have a great weekend or day or whatever.